So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
First baseman, number 17, Duncan Erickson.
And that misses for ball one. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 10 home runs, and 22 RBI. Guys. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Hit hard on the ground to third. Lamb is up with it on to first, and there were two down. Chaz Rowe takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-5 tonight's final. The Arizona Diamondbacks used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Shelby Miller earns win number 7 on the season. And as we pick up the action here, our situation is a runner at second base with 2 out in the inning. Now at the plate, Duncan Erickson is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Duncan Erickson.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1. Popped him up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins forced to settle for one. 7th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Drew Steckenrider will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Drew Steckenrider.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
A one-run. So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second, and still only 1 out.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Duncan Erickson.
That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. One 0 count. Here it is. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Way out in front.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
On the mound, he's thinking.
Kyle Barflaw comes on from.
Yeah, there's got to be some weight lifted off a bunch of shoulders in that clubhouse tonight. They finally break that 9-game losing streak with it.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Stepping into the box, Duncan Erickson, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Erickson.
From the stretch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Grounded to third. Oh, what a stop. He gathers the throw. Got him. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Now in the box, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-2, here it is. Put in play to the right side of the infield, reined in to second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get to double play. Striding into the box, Robert Stevenson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped him up. Erickson has a play, and the inning is over. 1-2-3. Into the box now, Jose Peraza flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is on. As it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on.
So striding forward now, Duncan. Erickson, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Schebler giving chase. Makes the play, one away. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Now to the plate, Jesse Winker, a base hit in his first trip.
Jesse Winker.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. Halfway home still. Digging in once again, Duncan Erickson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Erickson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Mobley.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Ready now, Yomer Sanchez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hit to third. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So striding in, Scott Schebler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. To first, scooped up on the backhand. The second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Miami's out in front, 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Duncan Erickson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Winker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Into the box, Duncan Erickson has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And that one just missed outside. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one. Ready once again, Tucker Barnhart.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Here's the pitch. Down the line at first. Erickson scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Duncan Erickson, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Erickson.
Fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Michael Lorenzen earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Reggie.
A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Duncan Erickson.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now here it comes. And it's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two out, nobody on. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they're on autopilot. 11.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
14-3 is the final score in this one. Miami slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. A.J. Cole earns win number 4 on the season. Ben Lively was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Tom Park takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. And as we pick up the action here, our situation is a runner at second base with 2 out in the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Duncan Erickson is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. He's set, and the pitch fouled away. Oh, 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that Severino Gonzalez gets the...
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career.
And as we join the ballgame in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning. Set to get his day started, Duncan Erickson. Batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Kyle Barraclough comes on looking for a...
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home square.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Miami Marlins and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top fin. Into the box now, Duncan Erickson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this.
Duncan Erickson.
There's a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Starlin Castro.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. At the plate, Duncan Erickson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike. Digging in to try it again. Duncan Erickson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out.
Slide and a stop by Peterson. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding in, Duncan Erickson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
4-0 the score tonight. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Douglas Adamson with his 4th win this season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Marlins, first baseman, Duncan Erickson.
287 the average coming in. 10 home runs and 20. 22 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Erickson is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Severino Gonzalez.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Boston Red Sox get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Number 47 earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Boston Red Sox and the Miami Marlins. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Kendall Graveman is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Settling in now, Duncan Erickson, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball from offense to defense, pitching. It's all coming together for this group. Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
A little low, it's 2-2. Vila on second, Defoe first with no outs. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Leading off for Boston, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
To his right, Erickson. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Duncan Erickson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to left center field. Benintendi going back on it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here's Starlin Castro. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's gone just 2 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that retires the side. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 3 innings complete. The Red Sox are out in front 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Blake Swihart. 0 for 2 for him to this point. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Leading off the inning, Duncan Erickson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the Middle innings, they're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in.
Digging in, Duncan Erickson, 2 for 3 with a double. On his line so far.
Erickson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2-0 pitch on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll plate the run from second base, and the lead is 3 now at 6-3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now batting, Starlin Castro, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Here's Ryan Braun now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's ball 4. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He went down on strikes last time up. A swinging bunt to the mound. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Marlins lead it 6-3.
Well, it's always been festive on Independence Day in the United States. But what makes the party even more fun is winning in front of your home crowd. Makes those fireworks even more enjoyable.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Marlins capitalized on a huge 7th inning. First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Miami Marlins. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Adam Conley will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
At the plate, Duncan Erickson. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Defoe leads off first with 1 away. Popped him up. Pedroia is there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 1 gone now as you take a look there at the standings in the National League East. And you see where the Marlins find themselves entering play today. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Sale, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Chris Sale.
To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Duncan Erickson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Duncan Erickson.
From the stretch. Swing. And a miss out in front of a changeup. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Defoe leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Slowly hit to first. I don't think. Spin throw, 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Stepping into the box, Duncan Erickson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off. as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. The 1-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. He'll throw down to first, one away. In now, Christian Vasquez. He drove in two with a double in his last at bat.
Christian Vasquez.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be. Here's Mookie Betts. Colon, base runner at first with one out.
Mookie Betts.
Hard hit ball to second. Starlin dives. What a stop. The second for one. Just late. He's safe. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of him. Leading off the inning, Duncan Erickson, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Dan Mobley. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. In the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. One out. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Here's Starlin Castro, lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 8 hits in 28 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Digging in and looking for more, Clinton Cloud.
Number 32, Clinton Cloud.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Marlins strand a pair. Still 8-2. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Red Sox leave them loaded, but no matter, they lead it 8-2.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Boston used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chris Sale earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Adam Conley So with runners at the corners here and 2 gone, it looks like they'll make a move to the bench, and we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now.
First baseman, number 17, Duncan Erickson.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Down the third baseline. Fielded by Rendon. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't. Tom Park takes over to start the 6th inning.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 30.
And we'll welcome you into our ball game as we find ourselves with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning. Ready now for the Marlins, Duncan Erickson is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You can just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the Sixth.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knob.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Chris O'Grady is on to pitch from the bullpen.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins.
Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. A.J. Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last three starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Standing in, Duncan Erickson, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive. That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Iannetta gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Leading off for the Nationals, shortstop.
The windup and the 0-1. The first baseline. Erickson fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Duncan Erickson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 1-1 home. Hard hit toward the hole. Oh, look at Rendon. No chance to complete the play, though. Runners will be at the corners.
Dealer, I'm going to tell you, every pitcher appreciates that. You have a runner in scoring position. Great job at knocking that ball down, keeping it in the infield.
Yeah, no doubt. And as a former infielder, nothing puts a smile on our face better than trying to save runs for you guys. We know how much it means. and he made a heck of a play. That diving stop will prevent a run. Now let's see if the pitcher can get us out of it.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them two guys in scoring position.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. In now for Washington, Corey Spangenberg. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Corey Spangenberg.
Ready with the 0-1. There's this one over toward first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Vero. You make a...
So digging in now, Duncan Erickson, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that... This is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Duncan Erickson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Oh, man. That can only count for one run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can, and there wasn't a person in the building. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-2, the final total today. The Nats took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Joe Ross earns his 8th victory of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left.